guys, thanks for visiting my channel. Today's video is by request. We are going to be making puppy chow or muddy buddies, whatever you want to call them. At any rate, it is a delicious combination of chocolate and peanut butter, and who doesn't love that around the holidays, right? I just want to say that I got a lot of requests from you guys, and I appreciate that. I love requests. It helps give me direction on the things that you guys want to see, and I've done my best to get to as many of them as possible. There are a couple that I will not be able to get to until January. I still think that they're seasonal and appropriate, not necessarily Christmas. So I'll be getting to those next month. So if I haven't gotten to your request, no worries, I'm gonna get there. But today will be my last video on Christmas treats. Next week I'm gonna be doing some other things, still probably holiday related, but no more treats, no more sweet stuff, no more cookies, candy, that kind of thing. So this will be our last video for that, but it certainly has been fun, and we'll be back next year with some more fun holiday recipes for you. Anyway, back to Muddy Buddies. It's really easy to do, quick, easy, fun, and almost everybody loves them. For this recipe, you're going to want to use rice Chex or corn Chex. There's also chocolate Chex and peanut butter Chex. So you can use any one of those, or you can use a combination. So for today's purposes, I'm going to be doing a combination of the rice Chex and peanut butter. I thought that that would make a nice combination. So that's what I'm going to be using, but feel free to use the chocolate or the corn. And again, you can do a combination of as many of those as you choose. We need semi-sweet chocolate chips, we need some creamy peanut butter, some butter, and a little bit of vanilla and powdered sugar. In addition to your cereal, you can stir in some other things like Reese's peanut butter cups, the mini ones. You can stir in M&Ms, you can stir in some peanuts, you can stir in, it's endless, the things that you can stir in. But for today's purposes, I'm going to keep the recipe very basic so that you know the basic way of making it, and then you can kind of tweak it and add whatever appeals to you. So here we go. Okay, I went ahead and measured out my cereal. I used 5 cups of the rice Chex Mix and 4 cups of the peanut butter Chex. You need 9 cups total. So whatever appeals to you, that's totally fine. Just use 9 cups. So what we're going to do is we are going to melt our chocolate, peanut butter, and butter together. And all we're going to do is just melt it. You don't have to cook it or anything like that. We just want to melt it. I prefer using my stovetop. Lots of people use their microwave, but I have found microwaving chocolate can be tricky. If you don't watch it closely, it can seize up on you and then you can't use it. So I like to just do mine on the stove on about a medium-low heat. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to turn my pan on to a medium-low heat, and we are going to add a half a stick of butter or a quarter of a cup. We are going to add a half of a cup of creamy peanut butter, whatever you like. And then we're going to add in 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. And I like the Ghirardelli, but you use whatever you like to use. And then we're just going to gently heat this. You want to stir it very frequently, if not constantly, until the butter is totally melted and your chocolate chips have melted and everything is totally combined. Okay, our butter is melted, our chocolate chips are totally melted, and our peanut butter is in there. Everything is nicely combined. So we're going to turn off our heat now, and we're going to add a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of vanilla. You know me, I like my pure vanilla extract that I make. You don't need very much, just a teaspoon or 2. And now we are going to pour this mixture over our cereal. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pour our mixture over our cereal. And then you want to gently stir it so everything is coated. But you don't want to break up your cereal. So you just want a nice, gentle motion. Almost like folding. A folding motion really works the best here. Make sure you have a nice big bowl to give you plenty of room to work. You just want to get everything as evenly coated as possible. Okay, now the next step is to add powdered sugar. Now the method that is recommended by almost everyone is to put your powdered sugar in a large 2-gallon Ziploc bag and just shake it. I don't use 2-gallon Ziploc bags, so I'm not going to spend money buying 2-gallon Ziploc bags just to make this. So this bowl that I'm using has a lid to it. So you can use any container that has a lid, or you could even put some plastic wrap over top of whatever bowl you're using. You just want it covered so that you can put the powdered sugar in and kind of shake things up. So I'm just going to use this bowl, and we are going to add about 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And then I am going to put the lid on, and we're going to give it some shake. And I'm just going to shake and turn my bowl to try to get it all mixed together. This works fine for me. If you want to go a different route, that's totally fine. Do what works for you. I just don't see the need in buying 2-gallon Ziploc bags just for one project. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to take a look, and actually I'm even going to give it another stir. Some of my powdered sugar has fallen to the bottom. So even, in my opinion, even stirring it like this works fine. Okay, everything is pretty well covered in powdered sugar. So now what I'm going to do is I've taken my large baking sheet and I've lined it with some parchment paper. You could also use wax paper. And I'm going to spread these out on my baking sheet. If you're going to do add-ins, once you coat them with your powdered sugar, you can go ahead and add in your whatever you want to add to it. Like I said, I'm just doing a basic recipe today, so we're not going to add anything. I'm going to take my baking sheet and I'm going to pop it in the fridge for a little bit to get it to cool off more quickly. You can leave it at room temperature until your chocolate sets back up, but putting it in the freezer or the refrigerator works great for getting the chocolate to set up. So when we're done, I'll bring you back. Okay guys, our puppy chow or muddy buddies, that's all done. I did put mine in my freezer because it's just a convenient place for me to put them, and it only took them about 10 minutes for the chocolate to sit up again. So this is what they look like. And they look good. Peanut butter, chocolate, and sugar. I mean, how could you go wrong? But if you want to make it festive, go ahead and add some red and green sprinkles. Like I said, you can do the holiday mix of M&Ms. The Reese's peanut butter cups are really nice, the mini ones. So whatever floats your boat or tickles your fancy, just be creative with it and make it your own. But that is the basic recipe. It's super simple, it's really quick, and everybody loves it. Great for parties. And so delicious. I hope you'll give it a try. So thanks for joining me today. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.